Tomo go after being a bit wide is having to be snagged back to the tail end of the field. Radiant Girl on the inside. Night Watchman are together. They're virtually stride for stride. Sharp Bob got caught out there deep when he tried to go forward. Shadow Blaze kicking up now finds the back of Radiant Girl, who's being ridden along coming into the turn, trying to break away from Night Watchman. Well Spoken Man the middle, followed further back by Tomahawk. At the 250 though, a Night Watchman ranged alongside again of Radiant Girl. They're still having a toe-to-toe battle. Arch Tycoon has cut right back to the inside and could knock them all out. Arch Tycoon, brilliant piece of riding, darting back to the fence, came away with a super victory. Arch Tycoon over Night Watchman, Radiant Girl, Shadow Blaze fourth, followed by Magic Mint, Don't Let Tomo Go, Celtic Wizard, deeper out Tomahawk, followed by Well Spoken Man. The last couple home, Sharp Bob, who knocked up after being trapped out there deep, and a distant last is Fermentation. That was a splendid ride by William Pike on Arch Tycoon. Radiant Girl and Night Watchman looked as though they had the race between themselves, but Pike, who was back in the field, then made that beeline across onto the inside pad where the winners have been coming with pretty much monotonous regularity all day. And this has scooted to the line. The former interstate galloper has only had a handful of runs in WA, but the Written Tycoon gelding has proven much too good, and I think you'll find that that could be Kane Land's first Metro winner in 111.71. It'll pay $4.90 and 2 even, beating Night Watchman $2.30 and Radiant Girl $1.10. Arch Tycoon for Mrs. D.G. Kempton, S. Faithful, S. Kempton, is by Written Tycoon from the Archway mare Cindy's Arch, trained by Kane Land out at Henley Brook and ridden by William Pike. He knew he wanted to be on that pad down on the fence because that's been the real fast lane pretty much all day, and coming off the back of a really good couple of runs so far this preparation, no surprise there, and a dominant performance late, defeating Night Watchman first up and also Radiant Girl first up. So he had those runs, the benefit of 2 runs under his belt, and it really did tell over the latter stages. Last event today, the Perth Cup 31st December handicap at 5.25. Chris Parnham's on 8, Danehill's Daughter, and the scratchings are 15, 16, 17, along also with 18. Well, let's go down and catch up with Adam here, and he's with Kane Land after the victory of Arch Tycoon in the last, and couldn't have wished for a better ride from our leading rider.
Kane, a pretty special moment, I can imagine, for you getting your first midweek winner.
Yeah, great, mate. Yeah, first one, thank God.
We're nervous coming up here today, knowing that this horse had really been travelling well in the 2 previous runs?
Yeah, he's been going really well, and yeah, a bit more pressure coming up. Good jockey on this time. I thought, oh, geez, I better not let Pikey down. So, yeah, it was really good.
It had been 583 days since he'd last won. Tell us about, since you've had this horse, the improvement that you've seen and the confidence that you've got each start coming now to town.
Yeah, he was a bit of a rogue, really. He's just had a few tricks up his sleeve, but just, I think, keeping him fit but fresh at the same time. And, yeah, he's been good. So.
The 1,200 metres as well, you mentioned about that freshness, just been able to let down every single time. We saw that again, William able to just dart through, get to the rail and then still let down with that turn of foot.
Yeah, I like to keep him at about 12. 11 probably first up, but yeah, 1,200 suits him good, I think.
And I guess the exciting part for you now as well, only the second win, so you can continue to step through the grades and hopefully you can keep William Pike on board.
I'd love to. Yeah, you rode a treat. Thanks.
Certainly did. Well done, mate. Congratulations on your first midweek winner. Hopefully you can get another one soon.
Yeah, thanks very much.
There's Kane Land, trainer of Arch Tycoon, which has taken out race number 7. Pick it up. So as we said there, Arch Tycoon getting the job done, breaking a 583-day drought. Some really good performances already in the 2 runs this prep since having 1 race at Esperance where it was beaten 3.5 lengths, was then given 5 months off, had a recent trial and some nice runs. A second behind Galaxy Star, first up over the 1,200, and then third behind Ominous Warning, only beaten 0.8 lengths. William Pike taking the ride today, giving it an absolute gun run from barrier 9, darting through to the rail and getting the job done as well. And he's just chatting at the moment with Kane Land, and Wayne will have a quick chat about this horse's performance. Pikey, just quickly, we'll just grab you about this horse. And firstly, it must be always great to help a bloke out like Kane, giving him his first midweek winner.
Yeah, absolutely. I thank him for having the faith in me to get the job done. I obviously haven't had a ride for him before, so it's good to have a good strike rate.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Can't go wrong with that. Now, tell us about this horse. Been racing well recently, despite all of the stats. When you take a look at it, were you confident out there with the way it settled early?
He did settle well. I wouldn't say I was confident where I was. We're back in the in the ruck, getting squished and squashed, but very game horse. He stuck his head out every time I asked, he give.
A strong performance as well, considering you did have to detour a little bit and change direction a couple of times as well. So to be able to do that and then still let down again, it's some positive signs.
It is, yeah, and the way his trainer Kane handled him, he'd been showing promise, and a month between runs, he was able to keep him up and keep him going strong.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's William Pike, a winning jockey aboard of Arch Tycoon, as we said, giving Kane Land his first midweek winner. So congratulations to him and the team.